Welcome to another exciting edition of Travel Guide. If you are new here, consider subscribing. Today we will be visiting the Hampton Court Palace, London. 25 for a can of fizzy drink. We walked to a nearby ice cream vendor and bought a bottle of water for £1. Great for indulging in history, taking little ones to the park, or simply relaxing with a wife in the fantastic grounds. The amount of history in this building is incredible. If you are visiting England, this is a great choice for a place to visit. Can imagine it'll get busy over summer in the palace. Entrance is £26 for an adult, and could easily be a day's worth of activity. Entrance to some of the gardens are free, and worth visiting even if you don't go into the palace, but would recommend it if you can. I do recommend taking the boat too, or from Kingston, as it gives you a chance to see it from a different perspective. So much to see, and so little time. Get there early to give yourself time, and enjoy wandering the halls exploring amazing history. If driving, don't use the main car park if you'll be there for more than 4 hours. A cheaper option is the car park behind the station. They really have gone above and beyond to maintain the 16th century atmosphere, and make sure you really can picture all that went on here. Had a lovely day in the gardens, and the horticultural show there for 5. However, please be aware when leaving through the gate with the cattle grid to be careful. Fun day out. Went for the freeway because only was passing by late, so stopped off and strolled through the gardens and woods. Whether it is flowers, garden furniture, or just to listen to the entertainment, there is great deal on for a full day out. Go for membership if you can, as it's well worth it if you want to visit other royal palaces, and Hampton Court is worth visiting at different times of the year as it has a very different feel depending on the season. Amazing place, so much to do for all ages. Historical annual passes, you save pound, and 10 off food. Would highly recommend. Always lots going on with characters from different eras to interact with, and there are often plays to watch telling stories from history where the crowd is drawn in and involved in a lovely way. The Hampton Court Food Festival is brilliant. Make a diary note for next year. So many food stalls and great grounds to walk around. Would go again. Only thing is, in some places the ground is cobblestones, and for a disabled person on a scooter or wheelchair it's a bit bumpy, but it's worth a few bumps to go visit this place. Very relaxing surroundings, an atmosphere, beautiful gardens with squirrels and birds at a hand's distance. Wonderful to just have some time to chill with your kids and family or friends. After walking through Henry's apartment and visiting young Henry's life, the kids can enjoy a maze running in the garden, and ends with frantic running and playing at the Magic Garden. Loved it, and had no idea you can see the royal gardens for free if you get there between 9-10 a.m. A massive amount to see inside, and set in beautiful historic gardens, including a massive grapevine that is over 100 years old. This also has some incredible tapestries on display in the Great Hall, and one of the best preserved examples of an early form of indoor tennis court. It has castles, a dragon, sand and water, and its own cafe, and the kids' playground, and be entered separately from the palace at a small cost. There was a restaurant on the grounds for those who prefer fine dining, but there were other food stalls for all tastes. Was also lucky enough to spot a fox crossing a garden path. Sublime. You can really feel the history when walking through this place. If you have kids, the Magic Kingdom Play Park is also excellent. Just get there by 10 a.m. if driving, as the car park fills up quickly. Great audio guide, friendly staff, daily performances, immersive sound effects throughout the attraction, stunning gardens from different time periods, and the best ice cream you'll ever taste. It's not too crowded, which is always a plus. The kitchen areas give a really good view of what it took to cook for royalty and all their guests, and staff. So much room needed for boiling and roasting and prepping and delivery to the halls. Hampton Court Palace is a place that a lot of kids come to on school trips, and it's a good time all the time. The kids get really engaged in the history of the place, and it's not only interesting for them, it's also good for the adults that inevitably have to accompany them. Large tourist attraction near River Thames, plenty to keep occupied if not come back another day. Gardens well kept. Several restaurant choices, however, can be expensive. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and leave your comments below.